Hello and welcome to the final round of Swiss, round 16 here at Grand Prix Pittsburgh. We've got Patrick Chapin on the left-hand side of your screen, facing down Ben Seck on the right-hand side of your screen. Ben is playing a mono red deck, and Patrick is playing a rug pod deck. I'm Ben Swartz, joined here in the booth by Matej Zadelkai. And Matt Sperling. Jesus Christ.
It's okay, we played in the tournament, but I guess you don't remember my name.
I didn't play in the tournament, I did remember your name, I was just blanking on it.
Okay.
I'm friends with you on Skype.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, good.
Fair enough. I think in this matchup, Ben has an advantage because he has a lot of forkbolt Noctrails are really good against dominic creatures. So if you get some amount of pressure, and can deal with those small creatures, then he's in pretty good shape.
Absolutely. I think it's game one's pretty bad. Patrick's deck is light on lands because he's playing Ponder, Preordain, and a bunch of mana creatures. Well, if those mana creatures all get killed, you have to hit lands after Ponder and Preordain. It's very hard to, and at the same time, you're not ramping up because your creatures are dying, so your deck's very slow. Yeah, it's a very tough game one.
Yeah, turn one Goblin Guide as well.
Yep.
And it looks like Ben has a Forked Bolt in his hand, a first turn Goblin Guide, so this is a nightmare for Patrick here. Yeah,
Patrick did get a land off of the Goblin Guide in the form of Misty Rainforest, but
there's a pretty slow hand. He has Infinite Titan Vengevine in his hand, so it's already with those two, it's pretty hard to get to 6 mana. Alright, so probably gonna Fork Bolt and Teetering Peaks.
That's what it looks like. You do a hero. So he's gonna be on a fast clock with no mana acceleration.
Yeah, so if you're Ben here, you probably Fork Bolt and play. Does he have another one drop?
I can't see all the cards in his hand.
I see a Hero of Oxid Ridge, a Teetering Peaks, and a land. Those are the only 3 cards I can tell. He probably Fork Bolt and then Teetering Peaks, right?
Yeah.
Attack for 4, drop Chapin down to 13.
Absolutely.
Do you know what Patrick is in the sideboard for this matchup?
He might have another one drop. In the sideboard, Patrick has Obstinate Balos, Pyroclasms.
Oh wow.
Oh, Spike Shot Elders, the other one drop that Ben has to close out the turn. Passing it back to Chapin, who draws Lotus Cobra.
What else does Ben have? We can't see.
Well, any untapped land kills a Cobra if he needs it to.
Yep. And probably any other non-creature spell as well.
Yeah, you still have to play it if you're Patrick just to soak damage.
Yeah.
Let's see if Ben has an untapped land.
It doesn't look like he has an untapped land, so he might just bolt it, attack.
Bolt attack, and then hope to Hero of Oxid Ridge the next turn. So yeah, Bolt is going to take care of Lotus Cobra.
Attack 5.
Drop Chapin down to 9.
Eagles Mountains, so underscore, etc. Yeah, with Cobras, Elves, and Birds of Paradise, it's just really hard to keep creatures on the board for Patrick against so many removal spells. It's also, they're really good against Time of Reinforcements, which was a problem card, although Ben said it was overrated, but yeah.
So Hero of Oxid Ridge. He's going to attack in for 4, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Scoops him up.
So out of the sideboard, Chapin's going to have the option to go to a Flame Slash, some Pyroclasms, some Obstinate Baloths.
Ben already won.
So his plan kind of changes from a more reactive, kill your creatures, get some Baloths, and then just try to survive till you can get to the to the Kelowna Baloth phase of the game or play a Titan phase of the game.
And while we're waiting for the players to sideboard, Gaming Etc. reminds you to always blame Kibler. You can get all of your Blame Kibler apparel and merchandise from GamingEtc.com, and you can join the fun on Facebook at tinyurl.com/blamekibler. And if you use coupon code GGsLive at GamingEtc.com, you can save 10% off your entire purchase. Thanks again to GamingEtc.com sponsoring us for Grand Prix Pittsburgh.
We also have one more commercial, Justin TV.
Oh, okay. We've got a Justin TV commercial.
Alright, so we are also joined by Joe Larsen?
Yeah.
Yeah, from Sweden.
Hi.
Is your second GP top 8 this season?
Yeah. I missed in Paris in tiebreakers.
Okay, wow.
Because they cut tiebreakers from day 1.
Oh yeah.
I was 9-0-1 from day 1, and
and you
I lost like by 13% tiebreakers.
So you top 8'd Prague?
Yeah.
Right? Did you lose in top 8 there?
Yeah, I lost against my friend.
Right?
Actually, I live almost in the same places as I did.
No.
It's okay.
That's great.
So 10th in Nagoya as well.
Wow, so you're in a roll. How many points then?
22 before this
22.
before
Wow.
this tournament.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm third in nationals. Third in nationals.
Must be nice, right?
This says a lot of points, yeah.
I'm on 4 points.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I have 7 somehow. I think 8 after this, but
Yeah, I mean, I think I played against Matt at like 03 in Paris.
yes.
So
I had Cobblade in Paris, you know, the best deck. No one knew about it. It went 1-4. That was
Casually.
impressive.
yeah, losing to Valakut.
Yes.
I remember the one game where your opponent, I think Zenith or played something, and then you went spell pierce, spell pierce, spell pierce.
Yo, what's that? This is an L in the
We
table.
still managed to put it through.
Yeah.
That was awkward.
Can you believe this Rashad misspelled your name on there?
Oh yeah, he did. He missed an L. Rashad.
It's spelled like it sounds. Just
Well, we almost Paris. We almost
Sound it out.
almost built Mystics.
Almost.
Yeah, we started with green black, destructive rock with trons and swords. We shifted into like green white with mystics and hawks, trons, swords, Gideon, like one base stuff,
Yeah.
and then splash back for Inquisition.
Wow. Okay.
So we
Like junk deck. Yeah.
yeah.
Did you guys play it or?
No, I didn't play. I missed the entire rig as far as I
Unlucky.
So, looks like the players are about to
oh, and Chapin also boards in 1 Wormcoat engine.
just have something to ramp up to with Birthing
Yeah,
Pod.
but I mean,
Yeah,
it's really slow. I mean,
It's slow, but the reason you need it is because you want like a Titan type card to pod
Yeah.
for, but you can't pod for Inferno Titan because they could have active aggression. But as long as
Yeah.
as long as you have any blocker like a Baloth sitting there,
Yeah.
then you can let them active aggression the Worm Coil. So it's like an important sideboard card if you don't have Frost Titan. And Patrick plays 2 Inferno Titan instead of a Frost Titan, so he kind of has to have that in the sideboard.
Yeah, and looks like Patrick's going to start off here with a Mr. Rainforest and Ben Seck. Let's see what 1-drop he has. Either Grim Lavamancer, Spike Shot Elder, or Goblin Guide, the best one.
Ben plays no 2-drops
No 2-drops, just Shrine of Burning Rage is his only 2 mana card.
and Arc Trail.
Arc
as
Trail,
well,
yeah,
but
yeah.
no 2-drop guys. So
No Stormblood Berserkers, none of that.
just
Garbage, as he
aggressive
refers to it.
1-drops. Goblin guide.
Well, if you draw a Goblin Guide every game, you don't need to play. You don't need to play too many creatures.
Yeah, Goblin Guide is the
top deck down there.
card that Ben always wants to see in his opener. He's had a turn 1 Goblin Guide quite a bunch. We watched him last round too.
So it looks like Chapin has Pyroclasm in his hand, so he has to decide, do I let Ben commit another creature to the board and take another 2 damage, or possibly 4 from Teetering Peaks? It's a tough decision.
Probably Ponder now.
Yeah,
He's
Ponder.
mana now, so
Oh, he just
I mean,
sacked.
he's going to probably Ponder now.
Well, no, he sacked both
He
fetches.
sacked both fetches.
If,
Maybe
if you're pondering, you sack Misty.
Yeah, true.
Maybe
Ponder.
he has Lotus Cobra, yeah. But then, like, why would he play fetch lands over normal lands?
Okay,
Sylvan
so-
Ranger, that
yeah,
makes sense.
That makes sense.
So now he can get Mountain and
Yeah.
be able to cast Power
That makes things easy. If you don't have a red, then you just save the Pyroclasm.
And now he can trump block, and if Ben,
Nice to
Ben put something else onto the
Yeah,
board.
he would want Ben to commit like a Lavamancer or another Goblin Guide.
Well, Ben's
probably gonna play a long or like a drop.
Ben's probably gonna play like Arc Trail or something like
Or
that.
maybe Searing Blaze.
Yeah, Steering Blaze.
Is it shrines?
Oh yeah, just 3 shrines. And 4 hero Oxybridge.
Here is awesome.
Yeah.
Shrine is like kind of clunky. So I like 3.
Okay, so
All
let's
right,
see.
well, Chapin,
Uses red cards.
it's getting Forked Bolt.
Okay, Fork Bolt and Goblin Guide.
That's good for Patrick
Yep.
on balance. I mean,
And
1 land and Lotus Cobra is what gets revealed from Goblin Guides.
unfortunately, you can't Lotus Cobra into Pyroclasm. It kills the Cobra, but
11?
Well, you get to do a bunch more stuff. You get to sit there for a little longer. So maybe.
yeah.
Yeah. So Chapin goes quickly to 11, but I see just a bunch of lands in Ben's hand.
Yeah, and I think Chapin has at least 1 Baloth, if I saw
Ooh,
correctly.
Hero of Oxid Ridge is the other.
Oh no,
card
you might
in
have.
Ben's hand.
It's either double Birthing Pod or like Baloth Birthing Pod.
Ben has a few lands and
Hero of Oxid Ridge and Arc Trail.
And a Conjure and Pyroclasm.
Yeah. And of course that Lotus Cobra Patrick just drew this
So
turn.
as long as Patrick remembers to Pyroclasm this turn, he should be okay. Any kind of good follow-up play, Ben doesn't have much left in the tank.
So
Now we can see what it has. Burst lightning.
No, in Ben's hand, he has Hero, Voxid Ridge, Arc Trail, and 2 lands.
Yeah.
In Chapin's hand, he's got...
I think he's got a Birthing Pod or 2. It could be a Birthing Pod and a Baloth. He's got a Lotus Cobra, a Pyroclasm, and or a Fork Bolt and lands.
So, Chapin draws off of his Ponder and is presumably going to Pyroclasm here. But Chapin's already at 11 life, so...
Another land for Ben.
Yeah, Ben wanted like a Phoenix there.
Yeah.
Not a land.
Ball Lightning.
Lightning.
That one's still legal,
Hell's
no?
Thunder.
Yeah, Hell's Thunder.
We're already building Ben's deck for the Pro Tour. If he qualifies in Grinders.
He's going next week?
You said yeah.
Alright, cool.
2 lands. It's fine.
You can just, swap some cards for some better cards for Modern.
So it looks like Chapin just drew a 6 line, but he's going to cast Opposite
Yeah,
Bill
That's tough.
and pass it back to Ben Seck. Ben Seck draws...
just draws Torpor.
Torpor, okay, yeah. Little late.
Too late.
And passes it back. He can't really attack with that Torpor.
Patrick
You
also
guys
has
like
an acidic
Torpor
slime in
Red?
his.
You guys like Torpor?
Ben said he likes it a lot. Like he said he drew it a lot. I mean, it's good in Splintering Goods and Valakut.
It's good against anything. Like, but still, it's still a card.
Yeah, it's a card. Yeah.
I'm gonna read Red needs to.
He just knows that a lot of people like in Valakut they play even outside Valakut they play Obstinate Bailouts and other comes to play effect. So.
And also, like, it's better here than it is in like Temper Seal, because in Temper Seal they're gonna bring in all the Nature's Claims they have, all the creeping corrosions they have.
Yeah.
Against Red, they're gonna take the Nature's Claims out, and then you play Torpor Orb, and they could be in a lot of trouble.
That's what Ben said basically. Like he wants people to bring in artifact removal because then if they have it stranded in his hand, he can just burn them out without playing Torpor Orb. So.
Does he have Fork Bolt?
Chapin has, Fork Bolt, Preordain, Birthing Pod, 2 lands.
2 pods.
2 pods and a land.
Is it the slime?
Yeah, it's a slime.
He has a slime.
But yeah, Chapin now at 15. Ben's a little further out of range.
So Chapin's Pod, he could try to upgrade that into a Urabrask, but then I don't know that he pays 2 life to do that, and I don't know that it really gets you anywhere. Sure, it gets you 1 closer to Wormcoil, but
I think his play is to play Acidic Slime, kill one of...
Acidic Slime doesn't trigger when it comes into play because of Torpor Orb, so...
Fine, just play Acidic Slime and then turn it into an Inferno Titan. It doesn't work. Okay.
He probably would turn it into Wormcoil first.
Yeah, he'd certainly go for Wormcoil first. And that play's not terrible. But Ben could just burn this line and then you wasted a whole turn. So Preordain's probably better. He can just go Preordain. If nothing great appears, he can play the Birthing Pod, have it ready to go. Next turn, play a slime before you can burn it. Now get Wormcoil.
Sure.
So that way, a burn spell won't stop him from getting Wormcoil with this line. And
it also protects life from Chapin.
Right. And he gets the Preordain.
We drew a Levamancer. Ben drew a Levamancer. Yeah, Hero.
Hero's going to get in for 4, dropping Chapin down to 10.
Seems bleak for Ben.
Yeah,
like Grim buys.
Does Ben sideboard active aggression? He does not.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, Chapin shouldn't.
Actually, I think I saw 3 in the sideboard when he came over here last.
I think he has it, but yeah.
Do you think Grim will bring him enough time?
I don't know.
I'm not even sure Chapin's attack last turn is
correct.
Is plus value because you're gonna win all the late games.
Exactly.
And so your opponent's playing Hero and Goblin Guide, so you're taking 2 or 4 damage whenever he draws or has one of those. I mean, it could be right, but it's.
It was. I think it was risky.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, you can block China's Phoenix, but even Guide plus Teetering Peaks would be pretty brutal.
Yeah, definitely.
Just 3 damage.
Absolutely, and he knows that he's gonna get to Wormcoil at some point. So why not just win the game at that point?
He's probably gonna Fork Bolt, and he's probably deciding which one.
What can he get for free? Is it just Oracle?
I don't know. Probably
doesn't like
the 3 drops are gonna be Oracle. He probably boarded out the Sylvok replica.
Yeah. Well, let's see what he gets. He's using Birthing Pod's ability to
and Spark
get a 3 drop. Yes.
Wow. That's amazing. So he gets to kill both Ben's guys
Ben got a reasonable clock on him as well.
What, Ben? What?
Ben got a
Now,
reasonable clock on him.
if you attack this turn is even worse. I think. I mean, he's going so low. Now that next turn he wants to get the worm coil out, and he's gonna be really low.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Ben has another hero and an act, which he does have a hero and an art trail,
Yeah.
he's gonna hero.
Exactly what you said. Yeah.
I don't know why you would go to
Trap
6.
shape into
You
6
don't
and-
have to.
Yeah. You just.
If Ben draws an active aggression this turn,
Well, hopefully Chapin will not attack this turn. So
I mean, now he has to attack. I mean,
no,
that
active
would
aggression
make
still
sense.
kills him because he's got art trail.
Chapin drew a Bailoff, so that helps.
Okay, but Torpor Orb's in place, so he won't get into life.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't help. His best line's still probably slime, and then go get.
Worm coil, but it looks like he wants to.
Oh, he's saying get Herbras, kill you.
Yeah.
All right.
That works, sure.
Fair enough. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Unlike
That's
us.
exactly.
Well,
right.
but he drew the 4 drop, so he didn't
Yeah.
know he was gonna draw up the
Yeah,
Bailoff. If he draws
sure.
land, the game gets kind of tricky.
I think if Ben has a decent draw in game 3 with like pressure, then still Patrick's going to have a tough time. Even,
Right.
Even with Power Club and Fork Wolf.
Yeah.
So. We saw back there Yuya Watanabe playing against Shahin Surani.
Yeah, for top 8.
Probably for top 8.
Yeah.
I'm imagining Yuya has a really good tiebreakers. Okay.
Lost against Steel last round.
Matt Nass drew into the top 8.
Wow.
What is he playing?
He's playing Blue Red Splinter Twin.
Okay.
Yeah, he drew against Harry Corvese. Lucas Muzio.
Lucas something, yeah.
What are you playing, Joel?
Cobbler.
Cowblade? Okay.
I haven't tested enough.
Florian is on. So
Mono red?
in top 8 we have Cowblade, Mono Red,
Blue-red twin.
Blue Red Twin.
Was Harry Corvese playing?
Right.
Matt Nass is playing Blue Red Twin.
Right.
Lucas, I don't know what he's playing. Okay, Max
Max
Teets is playing Cobblade.
Yeah.
And then wherever the tiebreakers
Yep.
fall for the X and 3s.
Ben's the both side running again. I'm wondering. It may be. Ben's putting in active aggression.
Putting in active aggression.
Probably maybe taking out Autoporobes. I think on the play you just want to apply pressure, kill those mana creatures.
You don't want a spell that does nothing.
Exactly. Yeah. Just
Like
and
turn 1 Goblin Guide, turn 2 Torpor.
Yeah, and I think it's obviously much better than if he does play the Bailoff and he's for like just active aggression. And
You can get Patrick so far behind that he can't play around active aggression
Exactly.
when he's on the play.
yeah, maybe then Worm Cove is a risky play if you don't
Sure.
have any other blockers.
Sure.
So makes a good top deck late game as well. So will be exciting heading into game 3.
Yeah, it's actually being on the play against Patrick's deck. There's some interesting decisions with playing around Pyroclasm or not playing around Pyroclasm
Yeah.
because you want to increase your clock, but you can't just risk getting blown out. So the last game, Ben chose to play 2 Goblin Guys. Now he's on the draw, so he has to make up a little bit of tempo.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't, and plus Goblin Guy gets the damage in anyway. So I think his play certainly seemed reasonable.
Sure. I mean, Ben could have didn't have to play the. Did he have a Teetering Peaks in that game in the beginning? I'm not sure.
He did have Teetering Peaks that
he
game.
He didn't have to play the second Goblin Guy. He could have
You
Forbold and.
Oh, no, he didn't have Teetering Peaks.
Okay.
That was first game he had
That was
Teetering
game,
Peaks.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't think he would have come out ahead on the exchange. I mean, because
Yeah,
Patrick
yeah.
had Forkbolt and
Yeah.
Pyroclasm, so he could just use the other
Sure.
one.
And plus, he still had a lot of land, so he thought he might have to win quick.
So we have an update from the back table. The other future match, Yuya versus Shaheen. Shaheen Sarani is up 1 game over Yuya Watanabe.
Right. Shaheen can make top 8.
Shaheen's playing Blue Black Control. Yuya is playing Cobblade.
Yeah, Shaheen with a win, it probably can get 9th or 10th. But depending on tiebreakers, of
No,
course.
I think the winner of that's going to make top 8.
No, Shaheen's on 36, so he's definitely not making.
I mean, like, a couple 36s will make it.
No.
Probably the winner
No.
of
Like, these drew
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Okay.
6, 7, 8. This is the 8th
Yeah.
one. 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, Shaheen versus Yuya.
Okay,
So winner of that match.
fair enough.
First 6, right?
Yeah.
7,
Yeah.
8.
Yeah,
No,
Well,
Oh,
it's gonna be these 4 people advance. One of these people, one of this.
In a 6.
table 3 drew, but I don't know if they actually
then,
lost.
Then Shaheen can make top 8.
I think that if they drew, they have a slightly higher chance of making it than an exit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in. These 6 are in.
Yeah,
Well, before Shaheen gets in.
yeah. All right.
Then the winner of this winner of that. Both. Yeah, Shaheen
Yeah.
cannot make top 8.
Yeah, I'm guessing Patrick has to play because his tiebreakers are pretty bad. So does Ben. That's why they're playing it out because they would risk not making it because
Even doesn't Yuya looks like a miss with he's a potential miss.
I
with a
think
win.
U.S. tiebreakers are better even than Kessler's because he was 11-0 and played against a lot of good players. So
Okay.
maybe the pairings just work out this way. We'll see. So are we heading?
5 hard right?
Who? No, Ben already 5. Wow,
5 on the play. That's tough.
that's tough.
And the fact that Patrick kept his 7 means that he's got something that's effective reactively. So it makes it real tough.
The win is in here, right?
Yes.
Win is definitely in, and probably first place after Swiss. So
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Because they go.
yeah, 42.
42,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're gonna get to 42 points, and we'll play into number 8, and the playoff.
Then I go take it. Good luck, guys.
See you, Joe.
Cool. So
So Ben's best chance is drawing a resilient creature like a Chandra's Phoenix. That would help.
still wants throwing Goblin Guide, obviously.
Some kind of shrine.
This hand does not look good.
Okay, he has Torpor Orb and Hero.
Hero and a bunch of
And
lands.
2 lands and 1 more card.
So looks like that first card is a Goblin Guide, maybe.
I think it's a hero Torpor Orb 3 land. Is that what he has?
Why is he cracking his fetch land in turn 1?
Just to thin the deck.
Like he can still do it end of turn. I guess. Okay.
Yeah, he pinned it.
Ben is at 2-0 life. There we go. 19. So yeah, this both players are fetching. Ben's in a little trouble with that mulligan to 5 and no turn 1 play.
He's got turn 2 Torpor Orb. He's hoping to draw some again like a Chandra's Phoenix, something that fill the curve out a little bit. I guess the best draw is still Goblin Guide this turn.
Yeah.
And then Phoenix after that.
He has no 2 mana cost creatures, so
Yeah. Shrine maybe because if
yeah.
it's he needs a
Shrine Torpor Orb.
Yeah.
he's got to amass a critical amount of damage.
Active Aggression is his draw.
Yeah.
And he's
So what
gonna
we said before, like having now he has Torpor of Hero and Active Aggression. He doesn't put any pressure on board, and that just plays through Patrick's cards. I mean, that's what he wants.
Yeah. I mean, and when you're mulliganing into 5, it's not. I mean, who's to say if these were other cards that he would have a chance anyways?
Sure.
But it's definitely like with a full hand of 7, all you really want is to put a little bit of pressure on it, and then have like one of those cards, not not
exactly.
all of them.
Yeah.
So Ben's going to cast Torpor Orb here, shutting down any enter the battlefield abilities from Patrick, which will include things like Obstinate Bailiff, which is a pretty important card in this matchup.
Yeah, it won't shut off like a Lotus Cobra, and I don't think he has a way to kill it, does he?
He boarded out Sylvac Replica. Maybe he boarded it back in because he saw Torpor Orb this game.
No, I'm saying it doesn't matter. Patrick doesn't have a Lotus Cobra, but I was thinking if Patrick plays Lotus Cobra, is Ben just have to let it live? But it didn't happen. Oh.
He has Birds of Paradise on 2.
Yeah.
And Grim Lavamancer is drawn for Ben. So Ben's going to play Grim Lavamancer and pass the turn back.
So at this point, in Obstinate Bailoff, even though he doesn't gain life, still puts him way ahead because of the game state.
Yeah. Patrick also has a Fork Bolt, so that Grim Adamance is not gonna do much. It does seem like Patrick has a lot of land.
I think if Patrick boarded in Torpor Orb Answer, he probably would have boarded in Nature's Claim before he boarded in Replica. I'm not sure about that, but Nature's Claim you can always use it on your own birthing pod in a pinch as a gain 4 life, which isn't bad.
It looks like Fork Bolt's going to take out.
And he even takes 2
Grim
to the
Lavamancer.
birthing pod. Patrick in commanding position to take this game.
So if Ben draws a land, he can cast the Hero of Oxid Ridge.
Yeah, that's what he'll need.
Nope, it's another active aggression.
Ooh, that's...
He's got to hope that Chapin goes and gets like an Inferno Titan.
He probably boarded out the shrines, but still, I mean, after Mulligan 5, this is pretty unlucky.
Ben does not look happy here.
No. He's going to be drawing to some... I don't even know. I guess Patrick has a creature in his hand. It looks rough, no matter what the creature is.
Yeah, because Patrick did what he had to do. Like, obviously, Ben Mulligan didn't help, but he got the mana going. He also has a birding pod now, so every creature's live. And
Yeah.
he has time to even naturally draw the 6 drops that will definitely kill him even if Torpor Orb is in play. So.
Yeah, I'm not sure there's a deck that loses to Mountain, Torpor Orb. So.
Yeah.
So Nature Slam's going to take out Torpor Orb.
Yeah, he's done. Huh.
He's done.
So it looks like Patrick's. Oh, he's not done.
Looks like Patrick's going to cast Seagate Oracle now.
And
With Torpor Orb no longer on the board, he gets to look at the top 2 and choose
It
one
looks
of
like
those
he found him. He found an Obstinate Bailoff on top. So this game is.
and he just pots into maybe bailout.
Another bailout,
or
yeah.
Solid, probably not Vengevine.
Yeah, well, I mean, why take a chance? You just get-
Exactly. I mean, at this point,
The writing's on the wall. This game is pretty much over.
yeah. Pretty unlucky after last round. Ben
Yeah.
was really happy about like winning that or thinking he could draw in. So we drew. Yeah, Ben drew a Spike Shot Elder.
Pretty late for that guy.
He's drawn almost the worst card every turn. He's drawn active guys and didn't do anything. This card doesn't do anything pretty much.
So, yeah, that Spike Shuttle is not going to do very much for you, Ben. Patrick here can just continue ramping his guys up.
Yep.
Oh well. The writing's on the wall. I'm gonna head off.
I see.
So yeah, that's how I roll.
Thanks, Mate. It was a pleasure.
Ben, you, Matt. I will
Good
see
seeing
you
you.
both in Philly.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Good luck.
Hope you. Ben's not playing, but you're playing, right, Matt?
I am.
I hope you have a good day.
Well, not yet, but hopefully I'll get a good deck in the next week. We're still testing. Patrick, MJ, and I, we're all gonna drive to Philly and start testing. So we'll continue testing.
Yeah, you're gonna brew a lot. My guess is gifts ungiven.
Well,
Something with gifts ungiven.
certainly a
knowing
card-
Patrick.
That's certainly a card he likes.
All right, see you guys.
All right, see you,
Bye.
MJ. So looks like Flame Slash is going to take out Spike Shot Elder here, and Chapin's going to start attacking with this army. Attack for 6 with Obstinate Bailoff and Lotus Cobra, dropping Ben down to 15.
Yeah, this game's very over.
I mean, Patrick took out one of Ben's lands.
Does Ben have a chance of top 8 with a loss?
No.
Unless somebody gets disqualified. If somebody gets disqualified and his tiebreakers are better than all the other 36 pointers, he'll make top 8, but it doesn't look that way.
It's not a good combo, okay?
Wait, no. If Shaheen wins, no, it's still these 6 are in, and then the winner. No, it could be right if it goes these 6 in, Chapin in.
So these 6 and 7, 8, right?
Yeah, no, yeah, he can't make it unless there's an unintentional draw. You know what I mean? If
Yeah, if there's an unintentional draw, he can. Like,
Yeah.
an unintentional draw with Helmut Summersberger versus Jonas Kostler.
Yep.
And that's the match. Patrick Chapin wins the match 2-1. Looks like he'll make top 8 here at Grand Prix Pittsburgh, and unfortunately for Ben Seck, he'll have to deal with a top 16 finish.
You know, going in, I'm sure he'd be happy with the top 16, but it's obviously disappointing now
Yeah.
to
When it
be
looked
so
like
close.
he could draw in. So I don't know what we're going to do. Are we going to take a break and then rebroadcast for top 8 start? Or?
Hey, Rashad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to take a break. Hit the end recording button. Can you just end the recording?